So, as I said before, there's a certain degree of mysterious sound that you have to use in Latin. And the way to achieve that is using the altered scale. So, and that's on the 5, on the G. On that G7, I also tried to do sometimes the diminished arpeggio sounds better on this chord, half step up, than on a diminished chord. That sounds really old-fashioned, you know. But when you do, now it becomes jazz. So it's as simple as that. Learn some easy ways for your brain that work. Like me, when I do this, I'm just thinking same pattern, half step down, half step up. You don't have to be thinking, oh, I'm playing the 6 and then the flat 6, and then that would be over analyzing to me, you know. Even though some guys can do it, and if you can do it and play and sound good, then yes, then you have to do it. But the problem is not everybody can sound fluent when they're analyzing and thinking too much. Like a little kid, you know. Keep it like when kids play, they don't care if they play. You know, they might take the ball in basketball and don't dribble it. They take it to the basket, running and throw it. And let me try to do a little longer solo. And I'm gonna start with a melody. This would be like the solo that I would probably do at a gig. You know, the only things I cannot. So I'm gonna start like this. 1, 2. Variations of the melody. Second. Now you gotta get more interesting. Consonants too. And then the fourth. Fourth again. Now we get weird. It's like everything. It's like telling a story. It's like writing a book, writing a composition, an essay, anything that people are gonna, because you're playing for the audience, so anything that people are gonna watch and follow needs to have a certain degree of that whoop, you know, that form of start, build, climax, and come down, and ending, you know. So that's what I have to say for today. Always learn the melody of the tunes, because the melody might be handy and it's telling you some information that you need. You know, always learn the melody. Don't be lazy and learn the chords only like bass players do. Learn the melodies and make sure you at least read them once, be familiar with them, and practice all the scales, you know. But the scales, when you practice them, Yeah, practice it once in order like this. No. Dorian, that would be Dorian. Yeah, so when you learn the scales, it's about the sound of the scale. When you use them, you don't have to use. Your attitude for the entrance of the solo is going to be an important, very important part. Everything is in that first, 8 bars, and you should remember that whatever you do there, because then you can use it at the end to finish, and then it will be a nice circle. And so I hope you learned something with this, and we'll see you in the next video. But I want to remind you, you can subscribe if you want for free. If you want to donate, it doesn't have to be $1,000. You can donate $2, $5. It doesn't matter. It's just to keep buying, lenses and computers and all that, to keep this channel working. This is a viewer-supported network. So yeah, and learn all the scales, but then forget them. That's how they say in jazz. Learn the scales and then forget about them and play.